Hi, what I have for you today is the iZiS. This is a French lock made by Cover. It is easily recognizable with its very special key and keyway. Many people who have seen pictures of this lock are wondering how it works, since unlike other locks, there is no visible rotating part from the exterior, as you can see here. The cylinder we have today is an exterior cylinder. Indeed, many French locks have high security cylinder for the exterior and low security version for the interior to reduce the production costs. Here we have a main cylinder made of brass covered with steel to protect against drilling and other destructive attacks. From the back here to the front here, we have a single piece of brass cylinder. So how does it work? Actually, it is working a little bit like a van lock or a standard tubular lock. However, when looking at the cylinder, we can see that no part is rotating. We can see the holes here where the pole, the small pole in the key goes to set the pin to the correct position. But there is no way that these small poles and this hole will be able to rotate because everything is made of a single piece of metal. So to try to understand how it works, what we will do is start by using it and trying to use the key in the lock. So first, what I do is I enter the key and then I pushed to this position where all the pins are set correctly to the shear line. But here you can see that in this position, the lock can't rotate. However, if I push a little bit more, you can see that the back of the brass part of the key here will move, and then I will be able to rotate. So here you can see that I can rotate freely, no more need to push on the key, and the back of the locking mechanism is rotating too. So I can turn, and when I will reach the original position, we will see that the key will return to its what I call the rest position here, and I can remove the key. So how does this magic happen? First, we have to understand that contrary to other tubular lock, the outer barrel is really at the front of the cylinder, and the inner barrel is at the very back. Like the groove on a tubular lock, the poles here, the small poles, will set all the pins to the correct position on the shear line. But the inner barrel, the barrel will not be able to rotate. There is no way that this part where the pole goes will rotate because it's made of a single piece of brass. So, in fact, the back of the barrel will be rotated only by this pole, which is the center pole of the key. However, you can see that when the key is at rest, it is impossible that there is rotation between the center pole and the cylinder with the small pin poles. But when the external barrel is pushed back here, you see that it will start to rotate freely. So I can turn the center pole using the handle of the key. And when the key goes back to its original position, we see that there is a strong spring which will set back to its rest position, I may call it. And it no more rotate. So if we summarize the operation, I put the key inside the lock, then I push a little bit more to release the center pole, then the center pole rotates the back of the barrel and the locking mechanism, and then when I go back to the standard position, I can remove the key and everything stays fixed. The main advantage here, why it stays fixed, is that every time the position of the pole here and the center pole remains in the position where it will fit perfectly in the lock. So, thank you very much. If you like this video and this kind of cool locks, you can follow me on Facebook and my eBay store. The links are below in the description. Thank you very much and have a nice day.